Clara, I'm home, and I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? What kind of surprise? Thomas, you sound very excited.
I was walking past that little art gallery near my office, and I saw something in the window.
Yes?
I saw something that I could not resist. I had to buy it. I want you to close your eyes.
Okay. My eyes are closed. This is very mysterious. What have you done?
All right, you could open them now.
Oh, wow. Thomas, it's beautiful. Is that a new painting?
It's a print, but it's beautifully framed. I thought of our living room as soon as I saw it.
It is absolutely perfect. Is that a picture of the mountains in Austria?
It is. I think it's the Grossglockner, the highest mountain in the country. Look at the colors, the snowy peaks, the green valleys, the blue sky.
It's so peaceful and majestic. It makes me want to go hiking right now.
I'm so glad you like it. I was a bit nervous to buy art without you.
I don't just like it, I love it. It is the perfect piece of art for our home. It's a little piece of the Alps, right here in our apartment in Vienna.
So now we have the most important and difficult question to answer.
And what is that?
Where are we going to hang it?
That is a very good question. A beautiful picture needs the perfect spot.
Exactly. We need to find a place where it will look its best and where we can see it and enjoy it every day.
Let's have a look around the living room. This is the main room of the apartment, so I think it should definitely hang in here.
I agree. It's too beautiful to hide in a bedroom or a hallway.
So, let's look at our walls. Which walls have some empty space?
Well, the wall with the television is already very full. There is no space there.
No, definitely not. And the wall with the big window doesn't have much space either.
So, that leaves us with two main options.
What are they?
We have that big, long, empty wall behind the sofa.
Yes, that is the biggest empty wall in the whole apartment. We have always said we need to put something there.
And we have the smaller wall over there, between the two doors. The one in our little dining area.
Right. The wall above the wooden sideboard.
So, we have a choice between a very big central wall and a smaller, cozier wall.
This is a very important interior design decision. We need to think about it carefully.
What is your first instinct? Where do you imagine it?
My first instinct is to put it on the big wall above the sofa.
That's the most obvious place, I suppose.
Yes, it is the main focal point of the room. When you walk into the living room, that is the first wall you see.
That's true. A big, important picture should have an important position.
And it is a very big wall. It needs a large piece of art to fill the space.
But do you think our new picture is big enough for that wall?
That is a very good question. Let's look at the size. Can you hold it up for me?
Of course. I'll hold it against the wall in the middle of the sofa. What do you think?
Can you move it a little bit to the left and a little bit higher?
Like this? My arms are starting to ache. This frame is quite heavy.
Okay, you can put it down now. Thank you. I have seen enough.
So, what is your verdict?
I think you might be right. The picture might be a little bit too small for that huge wall.
I thought so too. The wall is so big, and the picture is, well, it's a good size, but it looks a bit lost and lonely in the middle of all that empty space.
It does.
A picture for that wall should be much wider, or we would need 2 or 3 pictures to hang next to each other.
So, our first idea is not the best idea.
I don't think so. The scale is not quite right.
Okay, so not above the sofa. What about my other suggestion?
I'm sorry, my first idea was not a success.
Don't be sorry. It is important to try these things. That is how you find the right solution. It is a process of elimination.
That is a very positive way to look at it. So, what was your other idea?
My other idea was the wall in the entryway, the long, narrow wall next to the front door.
The hallway. What are the advantages of that location?
The main advantage is that it would be the very first thing that people see when they come into our apartment.
So it would create a very strong first impression, a beautiful welcome to our home.
Exactly. It would say, "Welcome. The people who live here have great taste."
I like that. But what are the disadvantages of that wall?
The main disadvantage is that it is quite a dark area of the apartment. There is no natural light in the hallway.
That's true. It is a beautiful picture with vibrant colors. It would be a shame to hang it in a dark corner where you can't see it properly.
We could install a special picture light above it.
We could, but that is extra work and extra expense. And the hallway is also a very narrow space.
Yes, people are always walking past it. It is a transit area, not a place where you stop and relax.
So people would not have much time to really stand and admire the beautiful painting.
That is also a very good point. So, the hallway is not the perfect spot either.
I don't think so. The light is not good, and the space is not right.
Okay, so that's 2 failed ideas. Do we have any other options? Or is our beautiful picture destined to live on the floor forever?
Don't be so dramatic. We still have one more option left to try.
We do? Which one?
The smaller wall in the dining area, the one above the wooden sideboard.
Ah, yes. The forgotten wall. I didn't think about that one so much.
I think it could be a really strong contender. Let's think about the pros and cons.
Okay. What is a good point, a pro, of that location?
Well, the wall itself is much smaller. It is a much better size for the picture.
So the scale would be better. The picture wouldn't look so small and lost.
Exactly. I think the proportions would be perfect, and it is a very nice, defined area.
What do you mean by defined?
I mean, it is a clear, separate zone in our living room. It's our dining corner. Hanging the picture there would make that little area feel even more special and cozy.
Like our own little art gallery restaurant corner.
Yes! And what about the light?
That area gets some nice afternoon light from the side window. And in the evening, we have that lovely hanging lamp over the dining table.
So the lighting is good, and it is a place where we sit and spend time. When we are eating dinner or when we have friends over, we will be able to sit and look at it properly.
That is a very, very strong argument. What about the cons? Is there any disadvantage to that location?
I honestly cannot think of one.
Me neither. It seems like it could be the perfect spot. But there is only one way to know for sure.
You have to hold it up against the wall.
My poor aching arms. Okay, let's do it.
Okay,
I am ready. I am standing back to get a good perspective.
I have the picture. I am walking over to the dining area.
Be careful not to trip over that rug.
I will be very careful. Okay, I am now holding the picture up against the wall above the sideboard.
Can you move it a tiny bit to the right? We need to center it perfectly above the sideboard.
Like this?
A little bit more, a little bit more. Stop! That is perfect. That is the exact center. Now, what about the height?
How high should a picture be? Is there a rule?
There is a rule, yes. The general rule in art galleries is that the center of the picture should be at eye level.
At eye level for a person who is standing.
Yes, so that is about 145 to 150 centimeters from the floor.
Okay. I am not a tape measure, but I think this is about my eye level. Does it look right to you?
It looks perfect. It's not too high and not too low. It is at a very comfortable viewing height. Okay, now take a step back, if you can. I want to see how it looks.
I cannot take a step back. I am holding the picture. But you can. What do you think?
Oh, Leo, I think this is it. I think we have found the winner.
Really? Does it look good?
It looks better than good. It looks perfect. It looks like it was made for that wall.
So, you really think this is the right spot?
I do, 100%. The size is perfect for that wall. It fills the space so nicely.
And what about the colors? Do the colors of the painting work with the colors in that corner of the room?
They work beautifully. The dark wood of the frame is a lovely match for the dark wood of our dining table and the sideboard.
I see that. It creates a nice, warm, cohesive look.
And the deep blues and greens in the mountain landscape look so beautiful against our pale grey wall color. The colors really pop.
You have a very good eye for these things. I would not have thought about that.
And as we said, it makes this little dining corner feel so much more special. It gives the area a real personality. It feels so cozy and sophisticated now.
I agree. It is the perfect piece of art to look at while you are having your dinner. It's so calm and peaceful.
It is. I am completely convinced. For me, this is the one and only place for this picture. What about you? Are you also happy with this spot?
I am. Now that I see it here, I can't imagine it anywhere else. You were right. This is the perfect home for our new piece of art.
Hooray! We have made a successful joint decision. Our teamwork is excellent.
It is. Now, can I please put this picture down? It weighs a ton.
Of course. Put it down very gently on the floor.
Phew, my arms are so tired. I think I need to do more weightlifting at the gym.
You have done a great job. Your picture holding skills are excellent.
So, the decision is made. The picture is going to live on this wall.
It is. I am so excited. Our living room is finally going to feel complete.
I feel so happy with our choice. It's funny, isn't it? The most obvious place, above the sofa, was not the right place at all.
I know. It just proves that you should always try out a few different options before you make a final decision.
The first idea is not always the best idea.
And it's so important to actually see the object in the space. You can't just imagine it.
Holding the picture up against the different walls made the decision so much easier. We knew immediately when it was wrong, and we knew immediately when it was right.
We did. It was a feeling. We just looked at it and we both said, yes, that's the one.
I am so glad we took the time to do this properly.
Me too. Now our beautiful picture will have the perfect home and we will be happy with it for many years.
So, what is the next step? We can't just leave it on the floor forever.
No, the next step is the practical part, the technical part.
You mean we actually have to hang it on the wall now?
We do. Are you ready for the challenge?
I am ready. I want to see this picture on the wall today.
Me too. So, what do we need to hang a picture?
We will need some tools.
Yes, I have my toolbox in the big cupboard in the hallway. I will go and get it.
Okay. What is the most essential tool we will need?
The most essential tool is a hammer.
A hammer, yes, to knock the nail into the wall.
And so the second most essential tool is a nail.
A hammer and a nail. The classic partnership. Do we have any nails?
I am sure there are some in the toolbox. We will need a good, strong nail because this picture is quite heavy.
Good point. What else do we need?
I think we will need a tape measure.
A tape measure? Why do we need that?
We need to be very precise. We need to measure the wall to find the exact center point, so the picture is not off to one side.
That is very professional of you. I would probably just guess.
And we also need to measure the correct height from the floor, the eye-level height that you were talking about.
So the tape measure is for precision. I like it. And there is one more very, very important tool that we must use.
What is that?
It is called a spirit level.
A spirit level. I know what that is. It's the little tool with the bubble in it to make sure something is perfectly straight.
Exactly. We do not want a crooked picture. A picture that is not straight would drive me crazy. I would have to look at it every day.
Me too. So our checklist of tools is a hammer, a nail, a tape measure, and a spirit level.
And we will also need a pencil to make a small mark on the wall where the nail will go.
A very thorough and professional list.
Okay, I am going to go and get the toolbox now.
And I will stay here and guard the beautiful picture.
This is quite exciting. It feels like we are doing a real home improvement project together.
It is. It's so satisfying to make our apartment more beautiful and personal.
It is. A home is not just a place to live. It's a place that should reflect who you are.
And this beautiful picture of the mountains really reflects our love for nature and for Austria.
It does. It's a very personal piece of art for us.
So, who is going to be the brave one and hammer the nail into the wall?
I think that should be my job. I have a bit more experience with hammers.
I am very happy to hear that. I will be the director. I will be in charge of the tape measure and the spirit level.
The director.
Yes, I will stand back and I will tell you a little bit to the left, a little bit higher, until it is in the perfect position.
That sounds like a very important job. We are a great team, the muscle and the brains.
Exactly.
I am so glad I bought this picture today. It was a very good, spontaneous decision.
It was the best decision. It has brought us a lovely, collaborative Saturday afternoon project.
It has. And soon it will bring us a beautiful view of the mountains every single day.
I can't wait. Okay, go and get that toolbox. Let's make this happen.